God, you and your grunts, dude. Like,
It was more of a sigh.
But sitting down, like, it's just every other
I'm an old
moment.
man.
You're not, though.
I'm 34.
That's old.
I don't know why I just like outed myself.
That's okay. I think we should absolutely allow outing of ages.
How old are you, Des?
This is where it gets tricky because I typically forget.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, this is where it gets tricky because I don't want to, but you do forget.
I legit pulled out the calculator. There's a trend going around and it's like, oh, my man's biggest fear is not going through my phone and finding something. Or like, they're not scared to find who I'm texting. I'm scared they'll find this. And it's a picture of a calculator and it's like 15 minus 7 equals 8. This was recent. This was like 2 months ago. I was talking about my age and I literally had a moment and our friend Perry I was like, oh yeah, I'm 31. He goes, huh, you are? I was like, yeah. And he's like, were you born at the same year as me? And I literally had to pull out my calculator and do 2025
minus 1994. Oh, 3?
Yes. And I was like, oh, got it. I'm not 31.
Which is embarrassing if that was the first time that's ever happened.
I don't know what's about that because it happened again when I was like 23 with you and our friend Connor.
Yep.
But I don't know what's up with that. I think, and it's always, I think I'm, wait, did I think I was older then?
You thought you were younger. I think we were 20, we were 23 and you were like, not even you thought you were 22. You were like, I'm 22. We were like, no, you're not.
I want to be extremely clear. I am fine with aging. It's not a fear. Like there was someone I was just talking to and they're like, oh God, yeah, I'm turning 30. And I'm like, it's the best decade, bro.
30,
welcome.
30's a vibe.
30's a vibe. And then I'm sure I'm going to say the same about 40. I think it's awesome having more years, more experience, more life lessons. What do you think the purpose of life is, Drew?
The purpose of life?
Just kidding. I thought we were getting really deep for a second. Hey, how the hell are you, old man?
I feel great, actually. You know what I wanted to say when we sat down? I was like, I'm going to start. Des and I, we both had our little coffee. We had a full balanced breakfast this morning.
I knew you were going to mention
made breakfast. Eggs, little hashy browns. Des had some toast and eggs. Well, because I'm always either hungry or shoving like random pieces of food into my mouth right before we record.
Typically you don't even eat. It doesn't matter. This isn't our this is we're now talking about our ages and eggs.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Do you want to talk about we have talked about your birthday. No, we haven't. We haven't talked about your actual day of birth.
My actual day of birth.
God, I'm sure all the Sportzballers are like, we get it. Drew's had his birthday all November long. And now it's December.
Technically, it's December 2nd now.
Yeah,
so.
But you did work on your birthday.
I did. I worked at the place where I work at, which is a place out here. I don't know if I'm going to say it. It doesn't matter.
Oh, my God. You can do it.
People can guess.
Okay, that's so exciting.
Where does Drew work?
Ooh.
It was a place that was open on Thanksgiving. Okay. It was fancy schmancy. But no, we were open. We did a little excuse me, modified 5-course meal thing. Was slanging drinks all day. And then I got off work with enough time to come home, change into my little fancy outfit, drive down to our friend's place, Connor and Steph, and Liz's place in Venice. And I got there just in time. You guys waited. I ate my little birthday dinner, which was also a Thanksgiving dinner, and we played games, and we all said what we were thankful for, and then we played more games.
I would actually like to touch upon that. So we were playing catchphrase, and if you haven't played catchphrase, there's a word on this device, and you have to make people guess the word, right? And Drew and I were on the same team, and a word came up, and I looked at him, and I said, oh my God, this is something we're really bad at. His first thing, he goes, podcasting. No, Drew, That wasn't the damn word.
I forgot about that.
It was betting, you ding dong.
Which we are bad at.
But I guess Drew thinks we're bad at this too.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay.
Word association was like, what did Drew and Des do? Like, that's what podcasting.
So we're bad at it. No.
What's even worse about me is I wasn't listening fully. I just heard Drew and Des.
Oh my God. What are you doing? Like, we're all paying attention to this game. What's happening during?
Panic, constant anxiety, try and focus on as many words as I can at one time. Drew, Des, do it together. Podcasting.
So when I say sentences at you, so when it's a heightened environment, it's hard to pay attention. I was just going to say,
the whole point of the game is quick, speed, yell things.
Every other, so you have a break in between.
Except I forgot what team I was on. And
oh
who was
my
on my team,
God.
So I would just guess it every time.
Here's the thing. I am so incredibly competitive. So competitive to a fault. It's not good. Our good friend Emily, complete opposite. And in fact, good friend, best friend.
I'll never understand that.
Nothing makes me angrier, and she knows it. But, like, we'll be on the same team, and we'll be playing cornhole. I remember so vividly, it was my 30th birthday, and we're playing cornhole, and she's like, I keep missing. Could not care. And my blood was boiling, and I just couldn't. So the fact that you say that, and you're on my team for a catchphrase, never again. Never again.
But here's the thing. I'm also super competitive. It was a long day. I opened the door to a shot.
And happy birthday.
I know. I'm not complaining. All I'm saying is there were things going on.
Yeah.
In my noggin.
Well, also, speaking of competition, there is one thing I wanted to talk about my week as far as, like, what's been going on.
Yeah.
So Thanksgiving was great. Your birthday was great. Happy birthday.
How was your Thanksgiving?
We're done with that.
Oh, okay.
It was good. It was good. Watched lots of football. Ate a lot of food.
Good.
Cheers on the beach. But I came across an article this week about a marathon of sorts. Drew has done a marathon because he's insane. He's psychotic. Don't do marathons, people. It's not sane.
Do marathons. It's a phenomenal feeling to cross the finish line and feel really proud. And also, as Des saying, don't do marathons, Des and I had one of our most beautiful friendship moments after I crossed the finish line. So
we hugged. We typically don't touch each other. We hugged each other, and then I was proud of you.
And I cramped up with my knee.
And then you were iced by Smirnoff. Smirnoff icing, we need to bring it back, actually.
I feel like it's coming back.
I think so, too. But
I had a friend I saw on Instagram who was like, Thanksgiving, friends, family, good food, and Smirnoff ice. And it's like random people that I don't know that well. I mean, I know them well, but there's no connection to we ice each other all the time.
All the time.
And I was like, oh, well, other people that aren't associated with us are icing each other.
Yeah. So to that point, I am at the end of the marathon. But there is another marathon that just happened this past week. It was called the Taco Bell 50K.
That's insane.
So just so you guys know, 50K is 32 miles. How many miles did you do? 26?
26, yeah.
Still not okay. Still psychotic. I stand by that. Okay, what is the Taco Bell DC 50K?
DC, like Washington, DC?
Yeah, it doesn't roll off the tongue. That's the first thing I think I'd argue with them. I think this was the first year they did it. I think they should rephrase it somehow. But basically what this is, each participant must run to 9 Taco Bells across Virginia and DC, and at each location, they must eat an item off the menu. And there's not just rules where you can just get like a small cheesy roll-up. No. By the 4th Taco Bell, entrants must have eaten a Chalupa Supreme or a Crunch Wrap Supreme. So stops 1 through 4. You got to eat one of those. By the 8th Taco Bell, second to last, they must have eaten a Burrito Supreme or Nachos Bell Grande. Okay? Receipts are required at the finish line, so you can't cheat. And runners have 11 hours to complete the course.
That's crazy.
Okay? This is the first year they did it. And at first they were doing it as a bit. But then more and more people started signing up. Like first it was like sort of like less than 100. Then it started getting in the hundreds. Close to 1,000 runners were signed up on race day. They interviewed a runner mid-race, a guy named Tommy. And he said, feeling pretty bad right now, finishing a cheesy roll-up. I just want to finish because I don't want to eat any more Taco Bell. And then the winner, right? His name is Mike Smith. He completed the race in 4 hours, 12 minutes, which is 32 miles.
That's insane.
Can I out your time for 26?
Yeah, it was bad.
No, it's not.
It was.
Drew, you know what? Screw it. I'll run a marathon so you can really see how bad of a time it could be. But what? It was 5 hours?
So 5 something, yeah.
5 something. So 26 miles in
Yeah.
5 hours.
Yeah.
He did 32 miles in 4 hours. And Drew just ran. He wasn't stopping at Taco Bell's and eating things.
I mean, that's like a 6-minute mile, like consistently.
So they asked him how he trained for it, right? He is a runner. He's done races.
Has to
yes,
be, yeah.
But he trained for it. He practiced every day after work. He downed a happy hour beer and then went running.
Also, side note, just this is like me, because like, you know, Des and I live different lives. We have like unorthodox jobs and work odd hours. I'm like, what a life to just like, I don't know what Mike does, but he's just like crunching numbers, clocks out at 5 o'clock, goes to Chili's, grabs a happy hour beer, and then runs 10 miles and goes home. Like, that's his life.
It's pretty
That sounds awesome.
insane. I came across this article, and I'm going to be thinking about this Taco Bell 50K
Well, Des,
for a very long time.
I Googled Taco Bell 50K as well, because I was like, is this a real thing? Or is this just a bunch of random people?
The Washington Post came out with
know.
it. Okay.
So I Googled TacoBell50K.com.
Okay.
Is an official thing. And this appears to be slightly different because this says the Loco Strikes Back 9th edition of the International Taco Bell 50K
Ninth?
Ultra Marathon, which will be held Saturday, October 3rd, 2026 in Denver, Colorado.
No, don't give me that look. Don't give me that look.
Well, to be fair,
Don't.
I'm looking like at for myself. I'm not even thinking you'll do it.
You want to go to Denver?
One of our really good friends, Matt, who's helped me train for races, lives in Colorado. I'm sure he would do it if he hasn't already. Matt ran from the Santa Monica Pier to Las Vegas.
Ew. Just ew. 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 Ew.
So, like,
Ew,
I'm
ew.
sure he will have or would have done this.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy?
You guys, yeah, this is something I came across. I was like, I gotta talk about it. I gotta see what the Sportzballers think about this Taco Bell 50K. And if you live in Denver,
Comment, should I do the Taco Bell 50K next year?
you'll get one comment and you're like, you know what? I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm thinking about it. Why not?
October. Okay. Okay, maybe we go
Shit
out.
my brains
yeah,
out.
we catch a game. Yeah, dude, you think you can do 9 Taco Bell stops? 9 Taco Bell items?
I mean, during the LA Marathon, they have what I do love about it is the city's out every
It's so
2
fun.
seconds. Everyone's yelling at you. People gave me beers. People gave me gummy bears. Like, you just grab shit from people. But it's after like mile probably like 6 or 7. It's right around Echo Park Lake, if for anyone who knows Los Angeles. And it's I guess it's there every year, but there's this like food truck vendor, not even a food truck, like a food cart, and they're giving away free chili dogs. And I ran by that and I was like, absolutely not.
Because isn't it renowned that like runners, you just shit your pants?
I didn't, to be clear.
Isn't that a thing?
But that is a thing
You
that
guys
can
do?
happen.
You run?
I don't. I've never done it.
Well,
Running a marathon. We'll never tell that story. Oop,
my
what'd you drop?
mind just fell off.
Des!
Okay, we gotta get
into
on
sports.
track. Sports.
Sports,
And you know
sports.
the best way to do this is let's flip these records. Yeah, baby.
Dude, it's another Winner's Warehouse.
Oh my God.
A dub win where?
You know what's so interesting? A sports baller DM'd us and she was like, here's the thing. Every time Drew wears Broncos apparel, the Dolphins win.
Whoa.
Uh-huh.
Might be onto something.
Because now you're ding, ding, ding.
5-7.
5-7, baby.
5-7. We still technically have a chance. Well, one at the playoffs, less than a 1% chance, but that's still a possibility. Possibility of a winning season is still there.
It is there.
Possibility of a lot of things. None of those things I think will happen, but It's pretty possible. 5-7, hanging out. 5-7 looks good. There's been a couple graphics that have been the lurking around, sniffing around, checking it out, and the Dolphins have been a part of it.
You're right below the Chiefs.
We're right below the Chiefs.
Dude.
No matter what way at the beginning of the year, if you would have told me the Dolphins and the Chiefs will be right next to each other in the standings, if that was because the Dolphins would be as good as the Chiefs, I wouldn't have believed you. And if that was because the Chiefs would have been as bad as the Dolphins, I wouldn't have believed you. Look at that. Both are real.
You gotta start believing. And you know what I believe in?
What?
Is the Broncos being 10-2. Pow, 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 pow.
Now, a lot of people have been messaging us and asking what's going to happen when we get to...
Because we don't have... If you, for the audio listening only folk, we don't have 3 numbers. So once we get into double digits, wins or losses.
Won't happen here, maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's very true. It doesn't need to. What are we going to do? Don't worry. We're 10 steps ahead because I'm going to tape this one right here.
Whoa.
Wow. Because it's going to
This is a phenomenally funded, well-run machine. Wow. That looks good.
10-2, baby.
That looks good.
10-2. The Broncos have been 10-2. I believe it's been 4 times. 4 times they've been 10-2. And guess what? They've been in the Super Bowl every time they've been 10-2.
Wow.
Every single time. Wow. They've won 2 of those. So lost the other 2. But
that's actually That's a pretty cool stat,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Every single time. At least, you know what? I should. Someone's probably going to correct me. Since 1989. Yeah. So
they've been 10-2 prior to that.
I don't know for sure.
Okay.
But
nothing happened before 1989.
Yes. Since that time is the 5th time the Broncos have started.
Got it.
10-2. And they've made it to the Super Bowl every single time. So big stuff happening in Broncos country. 10-2. That looks so good.
It does look good, actually. Genuinely, it looks pretty cool. For everyone who's not watching us on YouTube, you're missing out.
So cool. Drewski, let's get into your team, my man.
Well, a couple things I want to say. One, I don't know. I did this. I just thought it'd be fun to start writing stuff. Why is everyone so angry? Why is everyone so angry?
You signed it. He has a whiteboard. Why is everyone so angry?
Signed
Quotes.
Dolphins fan.
Dolphins fan. Why didn't you sign it Drew?
Well, just overall. Like, I'm a Dolphins fan. Drew, the Dolphins fan.
Okay. Is everyone angry?
Everyone, all these Eagles fans, Steelers fans,
we'll get into
Ravens
that.
fans. No, I know. But I'm bringing that up because, like, just chilling. Had a nice little win against the Saints. We're 5-7. Tua looks abysmal. The game was really, 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 really boring and not fun to watch.
In fact, I did ask him, can we please put something else on?
I was going to bring it up because the Broncos played Sunday night, so we just had the Dolphins, and it was on. And I don't even think we got to, like, halfway through the second quarter. And Des goes, she did ask at halftime, but she was like, hey, can we, like, put the red zone on 2?
Please. Because also
like,
red zone is tricky because typically it's ahead of our cable. And so I try not to put it on with the Dolphins playing. But I couldn't do it. I was losing my mind.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad. The Dolphins and the Saints. Listen, the whole nation wanted to see it.
God.
The whole nation, for sure.
Oh, my God.
It was so good.
It was really... Plus, it was, like, raining for a lot of the beginning of the game, so there was no one in the stands either.
My favorite thing was when the announcer said, if you're a Miami fan, you got to ask yourself, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? They said that on live TV.
And let me tell you, why is everyone saying it? I don't care. Why not? 5-7, 3-game winning streak.
Are you saying that? Why is everyone angry? Are other fans angry or are Dolphins fans angry?
No. Dolphins fans are just like... Why I'm saying it is because I'm looking at Eagles fans, Steelers fans, Ravens fans, all these other fans that are angry, and I'm like, first time? First time? Oh. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it?
Me? No. Oh, I've
and to be fair, the Eagles fans out there will be like, oh, we've been shit forever. You haven't been shit lately. Ravens fans been great. Steelers been great. Never had a losing record since Mike Tomlin's been your coach. I think that's still a thing. First time. Yeah. Welcome to the fucking club. I don't know. Like I don't have anything to say really about this game. Tua is
same
tied for the lead, I think, with Geno Smith. If he's not tied, he is leading the league in interceptions. He looks awful.
There were some times that I found myself cracking up watching him throw a ball, and I had to stop it because I was like, I'm not trying to rub this into Drew. There's one time I laughed, and it's to myself. It's not
No,
like,
I know,
oh my God, man. But I remember looking over and I was like,
I did get a little, and it wasn't so much that it was more like, I know.
But this is the first time that I have sat down.
Yeah.
Nothing else is distracting. We're watching the Dolphins game.
I wrote this down because they always joke, death, taxes, and then you say something else afterwards. So it's like always happening, right?
And more taxes.
Death, taxes, and Tua throwing a ball deep to Jalen Waddle in double coverage that Jalen Waddle then has to play as the defender. Rolls off the tongue.
Quote it. Pin
Rolls
it.
off the tongue.
Quote it. Yes.
But every game, it feels like Tua's like Jalen Waddle. And Jalen, you can't see his face because he's wearing a helmet, but I have to imagine he's like, why?
Don't do it.
Are we doing this again?
Don't do it. Not to me. Okay, here we go.
And you know what's funny is like we won. We won the game.
Unreal.
Kind of.
Unreal.
Thanks to Minkah Fitzpatrick and a couple other people.
Yeah.
But
I wasn't even laughing. What didn't blow me, and I laugh when I'm just incredulous. I can't believe what I'm seeing. It was because Tua was throwing to no one multiple times. It's not like, why would you throw it there?
Yeah.
No, literally no one.
And Des asked, she was like, is that Tua's fault or is that the receiver's fault? And I don't know. But I'm just going to blame Tua.
That's why we need Carly or say Gordon on the sidelines with an earpiece in and figuring out.
Did you see her swagged up?
Dude, she was swagged.
She did my Cosmic cleats.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She's so freaking cool,
I sent you
dude.
the thing. You didn't see it.
No, I never check my DMs.
Okay.
I'm too overwhelmed.
It's pretty cool though. And I saw it and I was like, good for her.
Good for her. So I think you need a Carly on the sidelines because what the hell is happening?
I would much rather have a Carly or say Gordon than an 112 old white dude sitting in his thing going rah, 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 rah.
That's what they do.
That is what he do. That's what Stephen Ross does. What's good? De'Von Achane had another 100+ yard rushing game.
Isn't he? We were looking at the graphics Sunday night. He's the top fourth in rushing yards.
He might be third now, but he's up there for sure.
For this week or in the NFL?
NFL, right now.
Wow.
Also,
that's huge.
After his first touchdown, I looked at Des and I was like, De'Von Achane's pretty good. And she goes, you're playing the Saints. And I'm like, no, he's pretty good.
He is good.
He's
good.
So I mean, that's good. But everyone's saying Mike McDaniel will probably still be playing or coaching next year. Everyone's saying Tua will probably be our quarterback next year, which is just, I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. I don't want to see it anymore. He looks bad. Not only does he look bad, he can't throw deep. He doesn't have a strong arm. He's not mobile. Everyone said his biggest thing is that he can see the field well and he's accurate. He doesn't seem accurate this time around. And he seems scared. He's scared. You can't play scared. You can't play scared. I said it first. No one else has said that before. You can't play scared.
No one else has.
So I don't know. The thing that I feel good about, our defense, which everyone was like is going to be abysmal, has been okay. Jordan Brooks leading the league in tackles, I think. Tackles.
Really?
So like that's cool, I guess. But whatever. We barely beat the Saints. We barely beat the Saints.
A win's a win?
Whatever. I don't want to keep talking about the Dolphins, but there's one thing we have to do still with the Dolphins. God, you are just blank.
I literally cannot think of a single thing that you're talking about.
Talk about the rest of the schedule.
Why don't we do it after I talk about the Broncos as well?
Oh, I thought, okay.
Yeah, you can do your prediction.
No, I don't want to do it anymore.
Oh my God.
I thought we had said that it doesn't matter.
Do the Dolphins have do Dolphins fans have any type of celebration after you guys win games? No, not the fins up. Is there a do you all gather around and eat a whole thing of nectarine? Is it nectarines? No, tangerines in Florida. Is it tangerines? Is there something celebratory that you guys do as a squad?
Is there something the Broncos do?
Giddy up, cowboy. Nope.
Hey, yo, you guys all get together and just...
Giddy up. There's a boot guy now that's becoming pretty big in Broncos country.
It just hits a
where
boot.
you hit your boot on the side rail thingy. I was just curious, like, if there's anything. But you can say no.
I mean, the Dolphins, I've talked about this, but every year that the only team in the NFL that is undefeated loses, everyone from the 1972 Dolphins get together and drink champagne, allegedly.
Champagne, nectarines.
I don't know. We have a fight song.
That's
it doesn't
cool.
happen a lot.
I don't know. Trying to bring joy to
T-Pain
Miami.
did a remix of the fight song.
Is T-Pain a Miami fan? Oh.
I don't know.
Why do you have a remix by T-Pain and we don't?
Because it's Miami.
Anyways, okay. Do you want to do your prediction for the rest of the
Sure.
schedule?
Let's just get out of the way because it's just like go
So
we have 5 games left. We are currently 5-7, which means if we went out, we would be 10-7. Being 10-7, good chance of making the playoffs, unless there's other teams that are 10-7, and they'll probably have better head-to-head.
And you think you're gonna get okay?
No, I don't.
Okay, yeah.
Because we play at the Jets next game up. The Jets always play us hard. We usually split games against the Jets. We did annihilate the Jets earlier this season. It was our first win of the season. The Jets are coming off a big last-second win against the Falcons. I don't feel good about this game. I'm giving us a big L-ski, taking us to 5-8. Then we play the Steelers. The Steelers in Pittsburgh. The Steelers are really, really bad. Well, not really, really bad, but they're not on the up and up. Aaron Rodgers is looking broken and disheveled. Somehow I still see the Dolphins losing that game too, so now we are at 5-9. Then we play the Bengals. Joe Burrow's back. They're going to be fighting for a last-second playoff spot. Give me 5-10. Then we play the Bucks. I actually can genuinely see us losing out because then we play the Bucks. That'll be in Miami. Most likely 5-11. The only last win I think we can get is 6-11 against the Patriots, who at the end of the season who will probably be resting all their starters at that point, and we'll be playing for nothing else other than pride. 6-11. I have us losing the next 4 games. 6-11.
As long as you know.
I'm trying to be realistic.
That's great. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
6-11.
Thank you. Which, do you remember what my original?
No.
I think it was like 7-10, or I think it was 8-9. I think I had us 8-9.
Cool. Okay. Well, you're close to that. You're not quite. Hi, Mr. Leaf Blower.
Hi, Mr. Leaf Blower. We missed you the last couple weeks.
All right. Anything else about the Dolphins, or can I talk about the Broncos?
I think if I don't let you talk about the Broncos, you'll kill me soon.
Yes, I will, because no one cares. Just kidding. I care that the Dolphins win for your well-being.
Or do you want me to keep talking for a little bit longer while Mr. Leaf Blower Man is right outside our door?
No, they can't hear us. Guys, the Broncos are 10-2, baby. I said it once. I say it again. This is the 5th time the Broncos have started 10-2 in the past, let's just say 20 years. And the other 4 times they went to the Super Bowl, you guys. The NFL came out with the power rankings literally minutes before we recorded. Guess what? 1, Rams. 2, Seahawks. 3, ding, 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 the goddamn Denver Broncos.
Above the Patriots.
Yeah. Yeah, Patriots. What do you know? Because here's the thing. Everyone's like, the Broncos are frauds. You almost lost against the Commanders, the 3-8 and it's like, my man. First of all, Commanders, their record, I don't think accurately predicts how well they're playing. They are a good freaking team. If Jaden Daniels was out there, they'd be so much more. They have Von Miller. They have, Traylon Burks, who caught that insane one-handed catch. Which is also even crazier because he had surgery on that same finger, what was it, like 20 days ago? And he caught with that hand. They have Deebo Samuel. They have, there's one other.
Zach Ertz.
Yes, Zach Ertz. They have a killer team, and I think people look at their record and they're like, oh, they're not that good. They're coached by Dan Quinn. They're a good football team. And I'm not just saying this to be like, oh, the Broncos actually beat a good team. But they did. Their record doesn't accurately predict where they're at. Man, he is right outside the door.
I know. You're like, there's no way. I'm like, yeah.
It's fine. They can't hear it. They tell us every time, but literally
I hear it every time I hear back.
I know. Another very interesting thing about the Broncos is the last 5 overtime games before this game, we had lost. We lost. And that the last time we won an overtime game was week 16, 2015, our last Super Bowl appearance. The last time we won an overtime game. It's been a long time, all right? And I would also like to say, like, with the Broncos being on a 9-game win streak, first of all, that's hard. Like, all these people saying they're frauds, you try having 9 wins. And people are like, well, the Patriots are doing it. I am absolutely not discrediting the Patriots. They just whooped the Giants last night. But the thing is, you look at their schedule and their strength of schedule. It is not their fault. I want to be very clear. It's not their fault they have a weak schedule. But the teams that they have been beating, yeah, they should have beat if they are a good team. And, like, we beat, everyone being like, oh, the Broncos aren't, we beat the Eagles. Hey, guys, they won the Super Bowl last year. We beat the Chiefs. Hey, guys, they were in the Super Bowl last year and have owned us for the past decade. I'm tired of people saying the Broncos are frauds, because what good teams do is they win at the final second. And everyone's saying, oh, it's the Chiefs' black magic that the Broncos have now. It's now transferred. No, because the refs aren't helping us win. The Broncos are the most penalized team in the NFL. In the NFL, yes, there are a couple like iffy calls that were against the Commanders. I was like, ooh, I don't agree with that. And vice versa for us. You know, it was on both sides. But all that being said, I want to shut down this talk of the Broncos being frauds.
Des is angry.
I am angry about it. How do you not? Because finally we're a good team, and people aren't sold on Bo. People aren't sold on the number 1 defense in the NFL, not as far as stats, but listen, we're going to break the NFL sack record. You know what? No, we have the biggest sack differential in the NFL in NFL history. So what that means is the Broncos defense, they have 51 sacks. As a reminder, the record is 72, so they have 5 games to hit that, which they absolutely will.
Okay.
And Bo has been sacked 13 times. The sack differential is how many times you let the quarterback get sacked and how many times your defense sacks. That's 38 sacks. Like, that is the biggest in NFL history. I'm tired of people talking crap about my Broncos, because I'm extremely loyal and I'm extremely protective of who I'm loyal to.
But also, you were saying this morning that, like, while you are being protective of them, you're also getting to a place as a Broncos fan where it's not surprising to you anymore to hear people say they're the best team in the AFC, they're Super Bowl contenders. Like, you're just like, yeah, of course, because of course they are.
Well, they are. And we saw this at the Cosm, and brief note on the Cosm. It's basically like the Vegas Sphere, but mini. You watch this game on this huge round screen. It's giant. It's so cool. We got to see. There were a few dummies there that came up and said hi, which was so sweet.
Super cool.
Oh my God. One came up and she was like, I'm so sorry to bug you guys. And I wanted, it made me think something, because living in LA, I always think that when I see people out and about, I'm like, no, I'm not going to bug them. They're just doing their thing. Now, for like A-list celebrities, I still believe that's to be true. But not once did that happen. And I was like, you are bugging me.
Sure.
If you came up while the Broncos are playing, but you can figure that out. But I that made me realize something. I was like, I should, you know what? I'm going to say hi to more celebrities. Because it makes me feel good that, like, you appreciate what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You just have to hear that sometimes. You're like, oh, okay, I am doing something with purpose. So that made me realize something. But also, one of Drew's friends was there that he was in a show with, and he's such a nice guy, but he is not sold on Bo, and he is still trying to figure out. He's like, I don't know. And he's not the only one in Broncos country, and
a lot of people,
and just in general.
Yeah.
But I would really like to say the 2024 draft class, talked about this last week. We got Drake May, Caleb Williams. I'm laughing because I can't believe it. The Bears are the top of the NFC right now.
Top of the NFC.
What the hell?
Best team in the NFC.
And Drake May, best team in the AFC.
They fired their coach last year.
It's so crazy.
That's crazy.
But these both of those quarterbacks, 2024 draft class, then you got Bo Nix, Jane Daniels, who would have balled out. Like, this draft class is no longer about the old guys anymore.
Yeah.
Bye Aaron Rodgers. Bye. Who else is old? That I don't like.
That you don't like, I don't know.
I don't know. I was thinking Daddy Flacco, but I like him.
I know Matthew Stafford's old, but you don't have any.
I don't mind him. Yeah, bye Aaron Rodgers. Is time for the young quarterbacks and second-year quarterbacks. It can happen, right? Bo Nix, he has 20 wins in 2 seasons. 20 wins in 2 seasons so far, which is the most of the entire 2024 quarterback draft class.
Wow.
Bo Nix hater, I just don't understand it because I don't care if it's not pretty the entire time. I don't care. What I care about is this scoreboard.
And I mean, the other thing that leads to and having 20 wins in the last 2 seasons, he also has 6 game-winning drives this season, which ties John Elway for the most in Broncos history, and it's the most this season out of any quarterback. What's the best thing you can do in football, Des?
Win!
Exactly.
Win a game!
And what does Bo Nix do for you?
Winning! So, everyone, shut up with the Bo Nix hate! I'm done with it. I am done with it. I mean, it's never going to end, but I think mainly it's just because people are like, you just can't be trusted. But at the end of the day, we'll get to it, but the Rams just lost to the Panthers. They're the number 1 in power rankings. And the Rams, I believe, were the most bet on team to win that game. The Panthers pulled a huge upset. So are the Rams now frauds because they can't win every single game? Like, when the Broncos are out there for the fourth quarter, I feel like it's the most comfortable I see a team because there's not a moment that I'm like, I don't see this falling behind. Drew just burped into the mic.
I know.
Into the mic. He didn't turn. He, in fact, leaned more towards the mic. So that's so cool. I don't even know what I was saying anymore. Don't even know. You know what?
That's because I'm getting old. Old people can't control their bodies. It just happened.
The last thing I'll say.
Des scream burped this morning. If we're being honest. Like literally just like mouth open, burp came out, mouth closed.
Oh, it's so attractive, isn't it? The last thing I will say, what was my rant?
You were saying that the Broncos feel the most comfortable in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
You're not stressed about them.
No, I'm not. And the thing is, what makes good teams is they pull through in the end.
Yes.
And Bo Nix, he another overtime drive by Bo Nix that he absolutely, well, not another. That was the first time we won. But he just is so comfortable out there. The defense is so comfortable. The defense, and last thing I'll say, and then we can get into the league cash up. My Bay.
Oh my God.
Nick BAEnitto. He ended the game.
He
swatted away Marcus Mariota's ball for the 2-point conversion.
Who?
Marcus Mariota.
Who?
What? Oh my God. Okay. You guys think I'm angry. I know that. I don't think you've seen me as angry as I was sitting watching the game, and every single time Chris Collinsworth said Marcus Mariota, I literally could feel my entire body tense up, and I was like, I need to punch something.
And luckily, I was sitting right next to it.
Anything. It was so aggravating because no one in the history of ever has ever said Marcus Mariota. Marcus Mariota. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Like, it's one of those things. And I was like, it's Marcus Mariota. Mariota, not Mariota. Now I'm angry again.
Sorry.
So he swats this ball away, wins the game. He is in the running for DPOY. And what did I do at the beginning of this year? My heart was broken. I said bye to Javonte Williams. He left it in a million pieces. And this is a lesson. This is a love lesson. You guys thought you came here for sports? No, this is a love lesson. When your heart shatters and you think there's nothing on the other side, you just keep moving forward and you say, I'm going to find something new. And guess what? I did. I chose Nick BAEnitto to be the new LOML, love of my life. Uh-huh. That's acronyms. And I said, I'm putting all of my strength, my loyalty, everything behind you. And guess what? Guess who is having a historic run this season? You can't say the Des dummy magic ain't real, all right?
You can't. You just can't.
You just can't. because we're saying to Israel in this moment right now.
No, of course. I mean, look, I'm like, it doesn't really happen in football that much, but like basketball, when one person is just like hitting everything they throw up, everyone else is like, yo, get out of the way and give my boy the rock. Right now,
give my boy the rock.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Give my boy the rock.
And so right now, I'm just like, I'm dishing Des the rock. I'm like, you're on a roll today. Like, just you go. You go.
I get on a roll
when you get angry?
Every time, yeah. I was going to say when I'm happy, like about winning.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, no, I'm angry. But then I'm also on a roll when I'm sad. I'm just always got a rock.
Just an emotional roll.
Yeah, right?
I do want to address one thing because you're like, I'm going to give some relationship advice. And then at one point you said the sentence, I'm going to put my everything into this person. Super healthy. Well, you should definitely do that.
Hang on now. Well, hang on now. I have a great life outside of him. I have other things I'm doing.
For sure.
But hang on now. Yeah, you're right. I'm mixing love advice with fan advice. Anything Nick BAEnitto does can't be wrong.
Also, don't listen to me. I'm the one that's hanging out in an abusive relationship. So
with his team.
With my team.
We love Emily.
Emily does not abuse me.
No, she does not.
Why is everyone so angry?
Why is everyone so angry? Because people
like you
think the Broncos are frauds. That's why, Andrew Simon. So, anyways, I think that's
legal name.
I know. That's all I have to say about that. Anything about the Broncos until I dive in.
I mean, I agree. It was a crazy, heart-stopping game, and if any dummies are out there, you think Dez is in love with Nick BAEnitto? You ever want to hear what like a fangirl sounds like? Go watch Dez's video on her Instagram when Nick BAEnitto swats the ball away, and you will hear the sound of a fangirl.
So that is one thing. So I follow Broncos for Dummies if you guys haven't.
Please do.
It's just so you know what the hell we're talking about. But I have learned through years of doing this, like how I would react as a fan. I had to change when I'm recording because it like ruins the quality of the video. So I've learned to react in different ways. So Drew was sitting right next to me. We're watching the final portion of it, and I have never heard Drew's pitch get so high.
I don't know how I've made this noise.
Screaming.
I don't know how I made this noise.
BAEnitto! BAEnitto!
And then, so I screamed 2 BAEnittos, and then I just screamed.
You know what's crazy? No one's really commented on it yet. Which I was like, I told Drew, I was like, listen, I'm going to post this. You're going to get annihilated. Roasted. And he's like, all right.
The only one that's commenting on it is me.
Is you.
I've commented on TikTok.
But also,
and Instagram.
then he stops, right? He stops yelling. He had like 3 BAEnittos, right? And then he stops yelling because he almost passed out.
Guys, I don't say that hyperbolically. No. I don't say it as a bit.
He almost passed out.
The world closed in on me. My vision got super fuzzy. Every extremity started tingling, and I said, I'm going to pass out. I'm going to pass out.
Screamed BAEnitto 3 times.
Screamed.
Oh, my God. It's so funny. So, with all that being said, I'm also going to do, so the Broncos remaining record. What's so crazy.
Oh, good. He's coming back
don't worry. There's lots of leaves out there. There's lots of leaves. So I did say at the beginning when we did our season predictions, some lovely dummy, I'm assuming dummy or Sportzball, or might as well be both. She went and commented on my record prediction for the Broncos season. And by this time, I said we'd be 10-2.
Yep.
And I actually said we'd lose to the Commanders.
I was going to say, you had different wins and losses, but that you also had
Okay.
You had the Broncos losing to the Eagles, too.
Yes. Well, yeah. It wasn't completely correct, but at this point, I was correct.
Yes.
And then Drew was like, all right, I guess we're going, like, basically undefeated. And so he made me anxious, and I had to be like, shoot, I got to choose more losses. Mm-hmm. And then so I ended with an 11-6 record for the Broncos. They're not going to end 11-6. I know that for a fact, because that'd be crazy, because that basically means the next 4 games we'd lose.
Yep.
So it's not happening. We got the Raiders next. It's going to be in Vegas. That's a dub.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they're not going to pull it out.
But you even have said
trap game, yes. But after watching us play them once,
yeah,
No way. No way. Like, we're going to come in and we're going to know, like, okay, sure, we beat you guys 10-7 last time, I think it was. Like, no, we're not.
And Geno Smith he's also throwing picks every which way. He's been sacked like 15 times in his last 2 games.
Yeah.
Like, it's not...
No.
Even aside from like in division matchup wise, it doesn't look good.
No. So I'm not worried, but that's me saying that makes me worried because coming into Commanders tonight, there were a lot of Broncos fans that weren't worried about this game. And both Drew and I said, like, no, listen, like there's something to worry about this game in prime time. So I actually am not worried about this game. So a win. So that takes us 11-2. Packers, I actually have us doing an L. I still believe. I really actually do believe.
First L at home too. That would break the home.
Oh my God.
The home win streak.
You want to know why though?
Yeah.
Because I'll be going to the next game, the Jags, and they have to do a win.
Okay.
So I was like, can they do? That would be 10 wins, 11 wins, 12 wins in a row. Which, listen, anything's possible. But I don't want to see them lose when I'm there. So it's a selfish take.
I just like Broncos, Packers. I picture that being like
it's gonna be epic,
snowy, winter game.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be epic.
Good game.
It's gonna be a good game, but I have faith in all of these games. Besides the Chiefs game, I'll get into that. I have faith in all of them.
Yeah.
I just think what I say, 12 wins in a row. That's hard for any team to do, and I'm curious if it's ever happened in history. So Packers, I have an L, which brings us to 11-3. Jags, I have us winning because they have to win when I'm there, 12-3. Chiefs, I have us losing, which brings us to 12-4. Chiefs will want, I said this in the very beginning of the season prediction, Chiefs will want revenge for us beating them the first time, and we're playing 3 days later in Arrowhead as well.
No, you correctly predicted winning in Denver against the Chiefs.
Yeah. So that's 12-4. Chargers will win because they won't be able to sweep us, so that we end 13-4.
That's a good, I like that.
Possibly 14-3 if the Packers, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
That just means we've then won 12 in a row.
No, I mean, looking at Chiefs Chargers, same thing. I give you a win against the Chargers, loss against the Chiefs. I hear you. I could see them winning against the Packers. I really can.
Dez
Sure.
can. Dez as a amateur analyst, I think I have to be a little honest. If we win against the Raiders, it's going to be hard to keep that up against the Packers.
I get it.
So there you go. So let's get into league catch-up. Okay. Well, before we do, we got to read some reviews.
Yeah.
Yes. Grace, you guys are so entertaining. Des, as a football dummy with a husband who is obsessed with football, you help me to learn the game. We love the Broncos. Listen, that is truly, seriously the greatest compliment anyone can give me. And Drew has helped with dummies. He's the producer. So that is what I wanted from the get-go. Not sports for the girlies, not sports for the guys. I want people to learn football, to see how exciting it is to be a fan of a team, and to know just a little bit more going into the game and after the game. And it seriously warms my heart. I'm not even just saying that. So thank you, Grace. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Grace. Cool. Thank you for leaving me the name that I don't know how to pronounce. Cian, I think. But here's the thing. I looked it up and I did some research. Cian also commented a couple comments ago, and his name was something different then. Or their name was something different. So Cian asked, quick question, do you guys think you'll do episodes during the postseason? Of course we will.
Yes, dude.
Hundo P.
We're taking our break May, June, July.
Yeah.
Because that's when Despalooza is.
100%.
So I need a full 3 months for my birthday.
For her birthday.
Yes.
So yeah, we will do postseason, post Super Bowl, and then we'll get all the way into the draft and free agency.
Mac6135, best Broncfins pod there is. Really?
Go ahead. No. I was just gonna say, we are. I think Apple Podcasts, if you go on like all of the different like categories, Broncos Dolphins podcast, we're number 2.
There's another Broncos Dolphins podcast?
All of that was a bit.
Oh.
All of that was a bit.
I believe it though.
I know, you got really excited. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Great. I was on a roll.
I'm sorry.
You were giving me the rock. Release the IG live tapes, he then says. You're so right. I need to edit it. And we will. We need to go live again. Yeah. But I will edit it so you guys can get these live tapes.
We couldn't go live after the Commanders game because I was getting oxygen and making sure I didn't die. So
yes. Okay.
All right, last one. Real quick. On YouTube, Blue Eyed Lion 89. Rawr. I knew she was gonna Sorry. Love the pod. First off, as a dedicated Broncos fan living in the heart of enemy territory, Kansas,
God
I
bless you.
I can't bring myself to cheer for the Chiefs, even if it meant giving the Broncos better playoff seeding. I was actually at the Chiefs game at Mile High, and I was generally bummed I didn't get to meet up with you while I was there. Should have let us know, Blue-Eyed Lion 89.
They
Rawr.
probably did. Oh my god.
Next year for sure. Shout out to Drew. Happy B-Day. Thanks. And let's all manifest that the top comment is to convert the Dolphins fan into a full-fledged Broncos fan he's meant to be. Go Broncos, soon to be just go Broncos.
Dude, I've been thinking about that. Your stupid idea to be like, top comment, I have to do this if the Dolphins win.
No, that's the thing. Everyone's like, oh, top comment. I did this on purpose. Top comment if the Dolphins make the playoffs.
I thought it was winning season. Was it make the playoffs or winning season?
Either way, not happening. Either way, not happening.
Everyone out there, go Dolphins. Go Dolphins, because we want to see them get a winning season.
I was like, yeah.
No.
And here's the thing. Look, I love the Broncos. I am a massive Broncos fan.
Yeah.
I'm not. No one's denying that.
No, but yeah,
I'm just a bigger Dolphins fan. That's
I know. But also, actually, for the new Sportzballers, why I think a lot of people are like, oh, we can convert you, because I did a series on dummies.
Yeah.
Which maybe I'll share on Instagram. So follow us on Instagram and TikTok. But I did it. This is how we introduced Drew to the social media world, is I had a whiteboard and I was trying to convince him all the reasons why you should be a Broncos fan. So that's sort of the bit behind it for all those that actually didn't know about this. Because I realized we didn't really talk about that.
We didn't really talk about it. No, I think we talked about it in the first couple episodes.
I tried converting you.
Yeah.
That's so amazing. So you know what's even more amazing? Getting into the league catch-up, baby, is this is the first time in NFL history 5 divisions hold a lead of less than 1 game this late into a season, all right? We got the AFC North. Ravens are tied with the Steelers at 6-6. AFC South, the Jags just overtook the Colts. Well, yeah, 8-4. They both have an 8-4 record. NFC West, the Rams are 9-3 and the Seahawks are 9-3. Killer division. NFC North, the Bears are at the top, 9-3. The Packers are 8-3-1. Oh, I hate seeing that record of the tie. It's so obnoxious. And then the NFC South, the Bucks are 7-5. The Panthers are 7-6. 5 divisions. Anything can happen.
You know what's crazy? 2 divisions. Ours, AFC West, AFC East, running away with the divisions with the Patriots and the Broncos.
Yes, we are. So let's go ahead and get into the first slate of games. So we had Thanksgiving. So real quick on this, the Lions, I'm so sorry. They have now lost 11 of their last Thanksgiving games.
God.
They just can't win on Thanksgiving. They have lost 3 out of their last 5 games. The Chiefs and Cowboys played. Thank God, Cowboys, you gave me the best Thanksgiving ever. They won like we predicted. But the Lions and the Cowboys, they're playing this Thursday night. Thursday Night Football with Shabuzi, right? It's going to be a big game for both of them because it might be an elimination game, dependent on who wins and who loses, because they both have pretty similar records, and whoever loses, I should say, it's going to be over.
What did I say a couple of weeks ago? Like a month ago?
I don't know.
The Lions aren't looking too good. They might have a little bit of a free fall. What happens? Detroit and Lions fans are all like, God, we just can't do it. Dan Campbell keeps going for it on 4th down. It's just not working. Fired by Dan Campbell. Dolphins pick him back up. And Daddy Dan comes back to the place where it all started.
It's so unhinged. It is so...
Less unhinged now than it was back then.
Okay.
The Lions are currently not in the playoffs. If the season ended today, they would not make the playoffs.
Yeah, but that doesn't... Okay, yeah, okay, sure. Please stop making noises, Drew. It's so uncomfortable.
Okay.
The Bengals Ravens, damn.
Whoa.
Listen, we both chose the Ravens to win.
We did.
Ideally, I wanted the Bengals to win. It just helps in general for the AFC division and for the Broncos. But damn, Burrow's back, and Burrow just burrowed all the way through that football field.
He did not miss a beat at all.
No, he didn't.
What turf toe?
What turf toe? First game back since week 2, and man, they did very well. So it's It's interesting. We're going to see what happens to the rest of the Bengals season. I mean, they'll be on the fringe, basically, if they win out, but it's going to be freaking hard. It's not over till it's over, baby.
It is not over until the fat lady sings.
That is what they say. So that's all I have about Thanksgiving.
And then we had Black Friday game right after. Bears, Eagles. And why is everyone so angry?
Why is everyone so angry? If you didn't see this game, if you didn't watch this game, let me just recap it.
Yeah, give us a little recap, Des.
70% of it was football. The other 30% of it was panning to the stands and Eagles fans obsessively booing their team. And my God, you think I'm angry earlier? I'm livid right now.
Less than 300 days ago, you guys won the Super Bowl. Now, look, I'm not going to keep, pitching don't be angry to Eagles fans and Philly fans.
It's never going to happen.
It's never going to happen, and there is something charming about, that's just Philly fans. I get that.
Charming.
Whatever. It's we're Philly, huh? Whatever. I get it. That being said, though, part of me, you were saying that you are going to stop rooting for the Eagles or
Correct.
Because
I claim it here. I will actually, I want to see the Eagles absolutely plummet into the ground because Eagles fans, you're booing them right now with their record and you just won the Super Bowl. Good. Look how much it's going to hurt when you actually start losing. If you keep this up, good. Keep losing.
And I kind of want to see them to start winning.
Interesting.
Only because I won't talk to any Eagles fans except for our friend Perry. But be I want to see them win and then look them in the eyes and go, you don't get to root for this. You don't get to enjoy this.
Drew, there's no getting through to them.
You're not allowed to. You don't get to lose your mind when you're, 9-4? And then when they start winning again, be like, this is greatest ever. No, you don't get to do that.
They're
also
8-4.
8-4. Also, what I think is crazier too is, quick poll thought. I think out of all the coaches in the NFL right now, Nick Sirianni might be on the hottest seat.
You thought I was angry before? No, I'm livid. You thought I was livid before? No.
What's past livid?
I don't know. I thought you would fill in the blank. I am astronomically upset.
Whoa.
Wow. Right. No, that's so stupid. And also my pitch
I said that, or you think that could be a possibility?
A possibility.
Yes, okay.
That's why I'm not listening. No, I am trying to change your mind. Why would you want to see a city win when they're treating their football team and their coaching staff like this? I want to see it crash and burn because it's sort of oh, you think this is bad? Wait until you see how bad it gets. And because if they win and you're see, you don't get to enjoy this, they won't ever enjoy anything. So might as well enjoy losing.
You should have been a lawyer in a past life. The amount of times, on this episode or on this podcast, where I've given I'm ooh, I'm gonna give a different take than Des, and then she starts talking, and I'm like, that's a good point.
Well, hang on now. This goes a little deeper than me being a lawyer because Drew's I say this with love, a people pleaser, and I am the opposite. And there's a lot of times that I will ask for something and he'll say yes, and I'll be like, well, hang on, are you saying yes just because of X, or X yes because you will do it? And we have to navigate the intricacies of me being extremely influential. So I don't know. Thank you. I'll be a lawyer.
You want to see a people pleaser? I'm turning a new leaf.
Don't put chapstick on. Don't do it. Don't do it. He's putting chapstick on. Oh my God, with the pop and everything.
God, my lips feel better.
Stop it. Please. One of my last things, speaking of fans, while we're on this rant, it came out today that Eagles fans, Kevin Petula, he is the OC, offensive coordinator of the Eagles. Guess what Eagles fans did? They went and egged his house.
Crazy.
That is insane. When you start involving someone's family life outside of their career, it's like someone doing a bad stock trade deal and then you go and egg their... No.
That makes more sense to do it to a bad stock trade
deal. You know what?
Deal.
You're so right.
You're actually messing with my livelihood.
My money.
Yeah.
This is insane. Eagles fans, You need to check yourself because you are wrecking yourself. And this Broncos fan right here is hoping for your downfall.
I'm also just laughing. Side note, like, we think we're done with sports. Both of us saying the sentence "bad stock trade deal" is so funny to me.
Finance, accounting, money,
Spreadsheets
in the black or in the red.
Or in the red. Which one's good? I never know.
It's in the.
I think black is good.
My dad is going to be so
I think
angry
black
at me.
is
black
good.
Black is good because it's Black Friday. There it is. There it is.
Wait, is that why it's called that?
Yes, because a lot of things are being sold.
Snappity
Wow.
Snap.
She's
All right,
finance.
We spent like 10 minutes on the Eagles.
Well, because we hate you. And you know what the Eagles fans I feel like are going to hate even most, and we're going on to the next. On Monday, there's Monday Night Football, Eagles against the Chargers, and we'll get... You know what? I'm going to save this to the end when we have primetime picks.
Okay, great. Fine.
Go ahead.
Real quick, though, 49ers, Browns. Browns lost 8-26. But a couple things have happened. Shedeur got his second start, his first start in Cleveland, and it has been confirmed that he will start the next game, so it'll be his third start against his fellow 2025 draft member, Cam Ward, against the Titans.
Ooh, that's going to be a good one.
Interesting. Yeah, for sure. I'm excited to see that game. No, I'm not. I'm curious. I'm curious to watch the highlights. That's what I'll say.
That's what you'll say. Man, if only I could have watched the highlights of the Dolphins Saints game.
I know, it was just so funny. Like, as I said that, I was like, no, I'm not.
No.
But one thing I want to talk about real quick after I cough, is that a reporter asked Shedeur after the game about Kevin Stefanski going for it on fourth down a couple times deep in the Browns' territory. Like, what did you think about that play call? And Shedeur, who's had a lot of different responses to different things, quickly was just like, I think that's a rude question. Don't ask me about my coach and don't try to get me in a place where I disagree with my head coach. Mm-hmm. All I'm happy to be is I'm happy to be out there. I'm happy to be playing for the team, and I'm really excited about that. And then the reporter was like, well, no, just do you like the aggressiveness? And he was like, I'm happy to be playing for the team. So I think someone's talked to Shedeur, and they've been like, just say words. Say some words. Don't say all the words.
That's your take on it. I have a different take.
What's your take?
Last week we talked about how Kevin Stefanski, I've had it with him, right?
Yeah.
Lots of people making me angry this episode.
Though, by the way.
Yes, you too. I just don't think he has his team's back, and you could be like, oh, he just doesn't have Shedeur's back. That's your team, so have his goddamn back.
Yeah.
So my thought on that is Shedeur was just asked, what do you think?
Yeah.
After everything that Kevin, who knows? We don't even know if Kevin wasn't the one playing him. I don't know. We know we didn't give him a game ball, but neither did Dylan. Whatever. He backed up Kevin. And when has Kevin ever backed up Shedeur? Ever. Have we ever heard him say a extremely nice thing? I didn't watch a ton of his press conferences, so I'd love for someone to check me on this and be like, no, you know what? He did say we're very happy to have him out there. And you know what? I think we would have seen that reported somewhere if Kevin was like stoked on Shedeur. So I think it's impressive. You have this quarterback sticking up for your head coach, and your head coach has not stuck up for him. That shows character in Shedeur. I've had my piece on Shedeur a lot this season. There's been things I don't love that he's saying or doing, but in this moment, he showed great character, and Kevin has yet. So you know what? We have a lot of people going on Dez's shit list this episode. Starts with 1, Eagles fans. Second, Kevin Stefanski is still on that list. And then I definitely have a third. Do you want me to get into it?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have more about the Browns or Niners?
Take the rock.
I'm taking the rock. This is transition into the Bills-Steelers game. Because the third on my shit list and forever will be on my shit list, Aaron Rodgers. You are the worst human being alive.
You know what's funny? Dez is roasting him on his birthday. I'm pretty sure today.
It's his birthday?
Today is his birthday.
I knew he was a Sag.
I was going to say I don't love because that means we're both Sages. But today is his birthday. He's 42 years old.
Hey,
Happy
Aaron
B-Day,
Rodgers.
Aaron.
No, I don't wish you a happy birthday at all. In fact, there's nothing about it. He has a broken nose. He almost has
Stupid broken nose.
Stupid broken nose. Why I don't like him is he just looks like he hates everyone around him. It seems like he hates the game. And sure, you might just say he hates losing. What good football player loses and should be a good loser about it? I agree with that statement. I never, I think it was Jalen Hurts. He was like, find me a good loser, or like be a good sport about it.
Yeah.
They were asked like, oh, you're not really being a good sport. And he's like, find me a good sport about losing. You're not going to find me a good winner. Like, it was something along those lines.
Yeah.
Like, I agree to a certain extent. But Aaron Rodgers, I can't stand when I watch you playing. It looks like you're literally cursing out your team the entire time you're playing. You are not supporting any of your teammates. And this is just what I see off the field. So who knows? Maybe I'm missing so much. I don't know. But you're third on Dez's shit list.
Wow.
So, yep. But I don't know. That's what I have to say about that game. Besides Allen having the most rushing touchdowns by a quarterback in NFL history.
Past Cam Ward.
Yeah, dude.
That's a helicopter, by the way. That's above us. And that's exactly what the thing sounded like last time. Yeah, take as much time as you want silently thinking about it.
No, I think it's a plane.
Do you actually?
I don't know. We gotta keep
whatever.
going.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. So congrats, Allen.
The one thing, well, Raiders-Chargers. You want to move on to the Raiders-Chargers? So the thing that I think, a couple things that I want to kind of use this and tie into a couple other games, but it'll be quick, I promise. So, oh my God, what's his name? The Brock Bowers, tight end for the Raiders.
Impressive catch.
Insane catch.
Impressive.
Like, one hand, like, picked it up off the ground, kind of like Dez's button, which is still down there. Just picked it up off the ground, caught it. Insane. Could have been catch of the year. And that was by the Raiders. Raiders lost. Puka Nacua had an insane one-handed behind the back kind of catch. Looked like he was the receiver. He looked like the defensive back intercepting the ball. Could have been catch of the year.
I love Puka.
Lost.
That's
Trayvon Burks against the Broncos.
Such a good point.
Insane with his broken surgery fixed finger. Catch of the year. Lost. Don't have good catches. You'll lose the game. That's my take.
Mark it.
Mark it.
Mark
you heard
it.
Here first.
Wow.
You heard it here first.
That is a good take, Drew.
One of my only ones. The other thing is Max Crosby absolutely flattened Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to do this because Crosby was asked about it after the game, and then Crosby went on like a freaking Shakespearean soliloquy talking about all of it. But basically, Crosby just said that they have a long history, and he didn't love. Oh God, my computer did a weird thing, and now I can't find the thing. He basically just didn't love that Herbert was yelling in his ear after they got a third down. And the video of it's really funny. You see Herbert like ecstatically like doing the first down point fingers and just going, ah! And then Crosby just walks by and just shoves him. And then, but Crosby has come out and said he thinks that was a flop.
What?
That him falling was like,
was dramatic about it.
Come on, bro. This is Crosby. Come on, bro. And I turn around and I push him and he flops. And if you watch the film, not one of his O-linemen came up and did anything to me. And nobody did nothing because they knew he flopped. I guess he got me, but if we're going to talk, you know how I am. I'm going to talk to you face to face. We're going to talk our shit. Later on, he said that at the end of the game, he walked up to him and was like, come on, bro, you're better than that. Saying that Herbert was like not looking at him and not wanting to say hi at the end of the game. And he goes, I forced him. I'm like, no, dap me up. I'm like, don't be doing that shit. And then he just kept talking about more and more and more stuff. But what
are we getting to, Max?
My favorite thing is that if you think about like football players, what they say during the game or after the game, and you look at what Max Crosby looks like. If you don't know what Max Crosby looks like he should be in Mad Max, covered in tattoos, beard, bald, craziness. They go, this is what he asked, and this is just what he says. He's describing a game. And it's a violent game, but he's describing a game. When you're in the arena, when the bullets are flying and you're one of the guys out there doing it, there's no way to describe that feeling and mentality. You're in a whole different space, and you just got to be able to control your emotions. But ultimately, your passion for the game is going to speak, and sometimes that gets the best of you. It's part of it. When you're in the arena and the bullets are flying.
You said bolts.
I did? I meant bullets.
Bullets are flying?
When you're in the arena, when the bullets are flying.
What?
The only bullets are Max Crosby.
He's a bullet. He's a bullet flying in the arena.
I mean, it's just funny that Max Crosby is describing being in an arena and like being in a dangerous space when anyone else who's in an arena with Max Crosby is like, that's the danger.
That's scary.
That's
scary.
the danger.
Danger. I'm in danger. Pretty scary.
And then last little note on that, though, is apparently, I don't think it happened this time, but it makes for a better story. When Max Crosby annihilated Justin Herbert, apparently he broke his hand, and Herbert had surgery on his hand on Monday, but everyone's like, it might be a chill thing.
Yeah, we're going to see.
I don't get injuries. There's something called turf toe, and you're out for an entire season, yet Justin Herbert has surgery on his hand, and he'll probably play next week, and Daniel Jones is playing with a broken leg.
Oh, is he?
He has a broken fibula.
Wait, what? I didn't know this.
He's been playing with a broken fibula the last, 2 or 3 games.
Oh, my God.
So you have a broken fibula and a broken hand, can play all you want. Turf toe puts you out for an entire season.
So do you think
Doesn't
the
make
Colts,
sense.
Speaking of that, do you think that's why they've lost? They've lost back-to-back games now,
Yeah,
right?
but he's still playing. I don't know. It's not a hot take. I've heard a lot of people say this. The Colts have an insane next couple games. And there is an absolute chance the Colts do not make the playoffs. Their remaining schedule, at Jags, at Seahawks, against 49ers, then against Jags again, and then at Texans, who they just lost to.
Oh, my God, dude.
They could lose out. How crazy is that?
No one saw it coming. No one saw the Colts being good when the season started, and now no one saw this coming. But, it's a hard remaining rest of your schedule.
Super hard.
Oh.
You know what else is hard? Being a Giants fan, I think.
Yeah.
That was a good segue by me.
Okay.
And now it's not.
Now it's
I
not.
pointed
Now we
it
have
out.
to go. Man, the Patriots, if you're a Broncos fan, you wanted them to lose. And the Giants lost.
God, bad.
15-33. The Patriots won. So that's
Talk about a rough game. If we had Red Zone yesterday, too, then we could have just watched Red Zone. But we had no other options. We had to watch.
That is so true. That is
That
so
game.
true. But Jackson Dart was back after being out. Jameis Winston, which we love.
It would have been fun to watch Jameis.
It would have been fun. It would have been fun. It was a good game. What I cannot stand about Jackson Dart is he's pretty reckless, right? And he was asked because there was a run that he was doing and he wasn't going out of bounds. And you're supposed to, as a quarterback, you really don't want to get hit because you're not going to survive it, right? That's what they say. Quarterbacks don't get hit because you won't survive. He wasn't going out of bounds because he's like, I'll just get one more yard. And then Ellis on the Giants. Christian Ellis, brother of Jonah Ellis on the Broncos country.
On the Patriots. You said on the Giants.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. On the Patriots. Comes over, absolutely decks Jackson Dart. He goes flying. A scuffle happens on the sidelines because then the Giants O-line comes up. And he's like, don't touch my quarterback, which is a typical thing if you hit the quarterback unfairly. Thing is, he was hit fairly and he went flying because he was inbounds. So you got to learn to get out of bounds. Jackson Dart was asked about it after, and he basically was like, that's what I do. Like, watch how I play football my entire life. This is how I've always played. He says, you're going to get hit. This is football, not soccer. I've played this way my entire life. Shouldn't be any surprise. Well, Jackson Dart, surprise. You are now playing at the most elite level. If you continue to play like this, your time as a franchise quarterback is going to be limited at 2. I will give you 3 years tops. That's why I hate the comments, because I think his ego is coming through there. You're not thinking about your team as a whole. If you want to be the face of your franchise, you have to adjust as so. You can't just say, I've always done it this way. I'm not going to change. It's how I've always done things. No, you got to change because you're going up against the best of the best in the NFL and they all want to kill you. So you got to figure out how to protect yourself and don't be so stubborn by saying, yeah, I've always gone, hey, I always play aggressively. You got to change it. That's what makes me frustrated because I don't even care about Giants fans, but I feel for you. If my quarterback said that and I was a Giants fan, I would be upset. Are you putting chapstick on?
Yeah, because I'm realizing I'm going to start doing a bit. Whenever I disagree with you and I'm like, you know what, I got a different take, chapstick comes out. I don't know why. Sometimes takes, you have to make them come out of you and you have to find the take. This one just organically lives inside me. I don't know why. I love it, Jackson Dart. Keep doing it. And this is crazy that I'm saying this as a Dolphins fan who has seen his quarterback almost literally die.
Multiple times on the field, by the way.
That
Multiple
being said,
times.
There's some things that people aren't touching on. He was running out of bounds. He was trying to get a first down. He was right at the first down line and was going for a first down. So he's not being completely reckless. He is thinking for his team. He's trying to get a first down and stay alive. If Josh Allen runs like this, if Baker Mayfield runs like this, if Justin Herbert runs like this, if Lamar Jackson runs like this, there are some people that are like, oh, you quarterback could get hurt. Most people are like, look at that baller. Look at that athlete. He is doing what he can, and he's trying to make it happen. Everyone is more gun shy because he just had a concussion, probably several, might have gotten another one on that play, which I understand. That being said, the other thing I want to say, if that was Patrick Mahomes and he got hit like that, every ref there and every other ref around the league, if there was another game happening, if this was a Sunday afternoon game, other refs would have felt like their weird and they would just throw a flag and they wouldn't know why. It's because they had their Patrick Mahomes sense.
The tingling.
If Mahomes got hit like that, it would be a 15-yard personal foul. All of the comments would be like, you can't do that to the face of the league. You can't do that. That's so reckless by Christian Ellis. Just by changing who gets hit and how. Because this is a young quarterback who is on a bad team, who just got injured. That is the dialogue around this.
Okay, and I'm gonna rebuttal, and then we can move on from this. I'm not saying this after that one play. Yes, that was one of the ones that they keep showing because he got launched. We have been saying this about watching Jackson Dart play. He plays aggressive, and he doesn't play more like less aggressive than Josh Allen did. Like, I'm not watching Josh Allen. I'm like, oof, how is he going to make a few more years in this league? I'm watching Jackson Dart. I don't care about your age. I don't care that he's a rookie. I'm actually not even thinking about that. I'm literally watching how he runs the ball, the situations he puts himself in, and that play where he gets launched is just another one to me building my cake of watch Jackson Dart not make it that far in the league if he keeps doing this.
Building your cake?
My Des cake of I'm right.
Is that a saying, though?
It is now. It is now.
Okay. I love it.
I don't know. Or building. No, you said lawyer. I'm building my case.
I feel like that's a
not
saying.
My cake, Drew. That's so silly of me. I changed a letter.
But you even did this.
I know.
And I was like, cakes can be multiple layers.
I think I was thinking case. And then I was like, oh, I'll build a cake instead.
That's adorable.
Can't believe it. It's fine. We can disagree on this, and I'm just so excited for when I'm right in a couple years.
I don't know why I disagree. I don't know why I feel so passionately
disagree.
about.
I
know. I know. I will, and I'll stay with it.
Okay,
and I'll
good.
get my chapstick. But the thing is, I just think sometimes people want to like in black and white NFL world, people want to always blame someone or something. Like when Tua kept getting hurt. People were always like, you have to get rid of the ball. You have to throw the ball. You blah, 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 blah. But if he does a weird random throw to get rid of the ball and he throws a pick, people are going to get pissed about that. Sometimes people just get hurt. Sometimes that's just what happens. Now, after, I keep on pointing, this is Dan Marino. This is not Tua. Now, after Tua got hurt the first time and he's running headfirst into Damar Hamlin last year and getting a concussion, 1,000%. Don't do that.
But this is also so hilarious to me because it's just like it's spoken like a true Dolphins fan. Yeah, Jackson Dart, run. We support this. Go ahead. Who cares if you get hurt? You're playing aggressively.
Why is everyone so angry?
Why is everyone so angry? Because you don't care. I care if these players get hurt. I want to see longevity. And you as a Dolphins fan.
I do too. I just think people they're getting mad at Jackson Dart as opposed to being like, I don't know. You don't care about these players. You don't actually care. Not you. I just mean general. People don't care.
Don't you dare say
people don't care about these players. Like all the people that are like, got mad at Tua because he was going to keep playing and he was going to keep wearing his Guardian cap. And the amount of like gross, disgusting things I see online making fun of him. Most people don't care about these players. So don't be like, you don't care about Jackson Dart's health. You care about your team, and you don't want to have your team be in a worse position because your starting quarterback is out. So don't Don't come at me with the guise of you care about the health of these players. You want your team to do better.
Yeah, so stay healthy.
But you don't. It's not because you care about the health of the player.
They go together. Those two things go together.
I'm gonna go on a giant. Not long. I'm just gonna go on a big.
My.
No, listen. A big like juxtaposition. Cat's cradle. I don't know what it's called.
A cake.
Double-edged sword. If we all actually cared about the health of these players, we would not watch the game of football.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying it.
Yes, you're right. And I hate it. And I don't like looking in the mirror because I see a monster. When I think about that point, you're right. You're right, Drew. Woo! For that moment, Jackson Dart, you're not.
Sorry, I woke up my dog. He was like, bro.
He's going to start barking again.
All right, we got to get out of this. We got to get out of the league catch up.
Well, typically we go into Des and Drew's dumb money bets. And guys, guess what? I think we're a little worn down.
I also think, like, the joke, we didn't bet because I know I opened my betting app and I was like, oh, deposit more money? I don't want to right now.
I'm like, I'm very close to running out of funds that I was like, you know what? I'm sticking to this. I'm not going over. So we need to win. Yeah. We need to win.
So because I knew we needed to bet and I opened up my thing and I was like, deposit more funds. I was like, I'm just not going to say anything. I'm going to see if Des realizes that we don't.
You could have said that. I would have been like, I don't want to.
I know, but it was just.
I'm tired of losing.
So we didn't bet.
No, we did not bet. So
we run our bye week. We run our betting bye week.
Yes, betting bye weeks are so important for not only your mental health, but your financial health too.
Real quick, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Finances. In the black.
And this is a good point. So real quick, I want to do a thing. So Des, if you scroll all the way down for the rundown, you're going to see a picture. And these are all of the games that are playing next week, right? Do you see them all?
Yes.
So, and it's 2 pages.
Yes.
Just looking at that briefly.
Okay.
Can you guess which is the most expensive starting price for any of these games?
Okay. Any game to attend.
Yes.
The most expensive game.
Yes. And then what that price would be.
Oh my God, that's so much.
Do you want me to give you a hint? NFC game.
NFC game?
Yes.
I would say in that case it's going to be. This is going to be a trick question.
No?
It's not. I would say there's no way. Packers-Bears.
Packers-Bears is the most expensive ticket. According to ESPN, it says starting price, and I think it's Ticketmaster. It's like $226, right?
Oh, my God.
Expensive starting price for a ticket. What do you think the cheapest ticket is?
Wait, what?
Like, of all these games, what do you think the cheapest game is?
Obviously, it's the Dolphins-Jets.
It's not, because if you forgot, there's a better game out there, one that I couldn't wait to watch for 2 seconds until I remembered what I was watching.
The Saints?
No.
What? The better game?
Titans-Browns. Remember that?
Oh, right. That's the cheapest one, okay? In Cleveland.
Guess how much starting tickets are?
$13.
$8. You can go to an NFL game for pennies less than it is to go to an average Dodgers baseball game.
That's a thing.
$8. The beers are more expensive, probably.
They just gotta sell, but that's the thing with Coors Field and the Rockies. The tickets are so cheap because they just want you to buy food and drinks. No one actually watches it.
Titans, Browns, $8.
Ooh, if you're in Cleveland, go watch football this weekend.
But anyway, I saw that. I thought that was really funny.
Well, speaking of this weekend, let's get into those primetime bets, baby.
Guys.
Primetime picks, I should say.
I took a game back. I grabbed the game from Des. Des and I picked, we had 4 primetime picks. I picked one more right than Des.
Yeah? Is that how you'll explain it?
I don't know. We both lost one game. No, I lost one game. Des lost 2.
Oh my God, Drew.
Why is everyone so angry? Why is everyone so angry?
My record is 11-5. Drew is 9-7.
So we're getting. I'm sneaking up. I'm coming up. So now we got some tight games. Games we're picking: Thursday night game, Sunday night game, Monday night game. Thursday night game: Cowboys at Lions. Sunday night: Texans at Chiefs. And then Monday night, Eagles at Chargers. We got some good games.
Okay, let's do Thursday night. We got Cowboys at Lions. We turn it around in 3, 2, and 1.
Ow!
We both said Lions.
Both said Lions.
Drew said Lions. Roar. Just so you guys know, I hate when he does a roar sound. And you guys are like, how many times does he do it? All the time.
Des hates when I do a lot of things.
Well,
to be clear.
You're right.
Des, why are you picking the Lions?
You know what? I'm so angry that they lost me a pick last week.
Okay.
But the Lions have been in 6 primetime games. Okay. Well, sorry. They have 6 primetime games. Technically, it's 5, but I'm going to count Thanksgiving as a primetime game.
Okay.
They have lost 3 of those games. One was Thanksgiving. And they have won 2 of them. So I think the Lions are going to even out this primetime appearance for the Lions.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, I just think, and the Cowboys have won the last 3, I believe.
Yeah.
I just don't, people are like, oh, Broncos are frauds. I'm not saying Cowboys are necessarily frauds. I just don't trust the Cowboys to keep winning for a 4-game win streak.
Why would you?
No. So I think the Lions are going to pull through. It's in Detroit yet again.
Yep.
They just got embarrassed on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
They want to come back. That's why I chose the Lions.
Everything Des just said.
I
feel like the Cowboys are, I don't want to say frauds, but it just feels like they're going to come crashing back down to earth in a way that they haven't yet. So
because of Jerry Jones.
Because of Jerry Jones and no one else. There's no one else responsible for that team except Jerry Jones. Next game, Sunday night, Texans at Chiefs.
Okay.
I'm doing this because I'm competitive and I'm trying to get a leg up on you because I feel like I know what you're going to pick.
Oh my God. That's
3,
so
2, 1. Yeah. So Des chose Texans. I chose Chiefs. Now, I will be rooting for the Texans during this game. 1,000%. So I'm trying to kind of do two birds, one stone here. But I think I will be rooting for the Texans. I think the Chiefs will win. Just on face value, he is Patrick Mahomes. He is very good. It is in Arrowhead. The Chiefs do not lose in Arrowhead. The Chiefs often. The Chiefs need this game. They're going to start being late season playoff crunch Chiefs.
This would knock them out.
For all intents and purposes.
Yes.
I think it won't technically, they won't be eliminated, but
close.
it basically will.
It's close.
So I think they're showing up for this game.
Well, Texans, they're going to win.
Okay.
That's all I have to say about that.
Nice analysis.
I know. I don't have anything.
Des is building her cakes left and right. Monday night game, Eagles at Chargers.
Oh, God. Wait, I did a different pick, and now I'm really second guessing.
Okay. Do you want to keep thinking about it?
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1. So you know what's crazy? I wrote EAG.
So I turned it around. I said Eagles. Drew said Chargers.
I wrote Eagles. I wasn't even thinking. I was just like, write words. And then I was like, wait, hold on. Think about this.
Okay.
I think that, Des kind of got me. I was like, I'm going to root for the Eagles. I don't want to. And sorry, Perry, but you guys are obnoxious and killing me. And it's a toxic work environment. And toxic work environments are not successful. The Chargers are still kind of coming on the up and up. Justin Herbert looks great. Everything is still looking good. I know Des is going to want the Chargers to lose, and she'll probably root for the Eagles. I don't know who I'm going to root for because I want to see the Broncos do well too. But I don't. Everything is crashing and burning. And I kind of want to see what happens to the city of Philadelphia if they lose this game.
So I did the Eagles, and at first I wrote down the Eagles when making these picks, earlier prepping for this episode, because I was like, yeah, of course I want the Chargers to lose. But thinking more intense about it, the Texans-Chiefs, that is a toss-up. And you know what? This is actually a toss-up as well. I think it's both good teams. I'm really on the fence for both of these picks. But it's going to be hard getting Texans-Chiefs. For Eagles-Chargers, I think, like the Lions breaking point, there's always, I always enjoy the story outside of the actual game. I'm not looking at what the stats are. I'm not looking at these things. I'm thinking of the story of the fan base, of the team, what's happening behind the scenes. And I think after that awful showing at home, being embarrassed in prime time, the OC's house getting egged, I think they're going to want to show up for themselves, not for the freaking fans. No, they're not going to be like, let's get a win for them. No, they're going to get a win for themselves to be like, hey, fans, freaking cool it, dude. Also, we, like Drew was touching upon, Herbert had hand surgery. He's day-to-day. I don't know if he's going to be in for Monday. They're saying day-to-day. It sounds optimistic. There's a feeling I have they might want him out for this game. So if we don't have Herbert, who knows? That's why I got the Eagles. And also on Monday, it is the Monsters, Inc. Monsters Fun Day football game. Ugh. Everyone, the thing he hates the most is watching when they like do the Simpsons or like SpongeBob episodes. He hates it. I love it. I think it's so funny. And I think what could piss off Eagles fans even more, and it's their players being turned into Monster Inc. players. So I am stoked for this game, and I think the Eagles are going to win. So.
God, I was in such a good mood until you reminded me about that dumb thing.
I love Monsters Inc.
I love Monsters Inc. Toy Story is one of, if not the greatest trilogy ever to be made. Toy Story 4 doesn't count. I also just found they're making Toy Story 5.
No!
Ugh. I know. I love all those things. Why is it football? Why is it... Also, we have AI that can write symphonies. We have these beautiful technology. It's always this buggy, 3D, catching balls with their butts type BS.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it. And I think it's also interesting that you find it funny when one of the most famous of those games was when Patrick Starr absolutely roasted Russell Wilson on national television.
He's like,
I don't think that's what he was trying to cook.
I don't think that's what he was trying to cook. I'm a huge SpongeBob fan, so even though he did that, I love it so much. So that's all we got,
I feel like
right?
we've been talking for 5 hours.
I know. It actually wow, is that how you feel when you speak to
5 glorious, amazing hours.
Let's not forget, Drew did say he thinks we're bad at podcasting, so.
I wasn't listening.
And what's
I never
new?
do.
You know what? Actually, to prove your point, yes, we are bad at podcasting until Drew can actually listen to me. So,
prove my point by being mean to me. Love it.
Yeah. It says you want to do a thing.
That was the thing. The thing I did, the $8.
Oh my God. Okay. Got it. Copy. Well, that's all we have. So for another week, it's the final 5 games of the season, you guys.
Talk about flying by. Mm-hmm. What happened?
Happy December. The year's coming to an end.
Christmas season, Hanukkah season
is upon us.
Kwanzaa season.
Everyone go watch Elf, please. It's my favorite movie. I still have not watched it. That's actually shocking. I typically watch it 5 to 10 times every
We have a lot of work
season.
to do post-podcast, but I think Des is just going to go watch Elf now.
I'm going to go watch Elf. Yeah. Yes. So all that being said, I think we wrap this up by saying...
Go Broncos!